Hello, Nowata County. This is Marcus Yersa with KGCT Channel 25. I am joined this evening by the man himself, Mr. Liam Cawthron. His mouth is full of concession stand hamburger at the moment.
It's delicious.
But we are here in Chelsea, Oklahoma, and it just happens to be Chelsea's homecoming evening. We've got about, according to the clock, 3 minutes and 43 seconds until this game is about to get underway. So let's go ahead with the pregame lineup brought to us by Doug Maddox's Park Villa. Let's go through the lineup real quick. The boys are playing first this evening because of the homecoming. And number 1, junior Gabe Velasco. Number 2, sophomore Tucker Collier. Number 3, sophomore Jace Thompson. Number 4, junior Jaden Bowman. Number 11, junior Kyle Seeley. Number 12, sophomore Maddox Bolin. Number 13, junior Trenton Smith. Number 14, junior Mark Price. Number 15, senior Dylan Barnes. Number 20, sophomore Dagan West. Number 21, senior Jace McKisson. Number 22, junior Cole Atkinson. Number 23, Patrick Robertson. Number 24, senior Josiah Clark. Number 32, freshman Skylar Stevens. And last but not least, number 34, senior Dane Bolin. This evening we are not live streaming. Do apologize, but this will be uploading as soon as possible this evening whenever we get home. It's about a 45-minute drive home for me. And that may not mean anything to you right now because you're going to be seeing this the next morning anyways. But the internet speeds are limited here at Chelsea inside the gym. I checked back in Chelsea at the football game. It worked perfectly fine, but we are inside of a metal building. So that is the issue this evening. But nonetheless, we are here to cover basketball for the Nowata Ironmen. And a new little thing that maybe we should have been doing all along, Liam, was having Trenton come up and do a kind of a halftime update on, because he's always up to date on the scores and the rankings and everything. And if I remember correctly, Nowata is 16. Did he tell you that? Number 16
so.
in the state?
He and I were just talking right before we started. He seemed really excited. So when we get to districts, and
when he's at a ball game, he is really excited.
Yeah.
Oh,
Trenton's cool.
Did he tell you the Oklahoma Union's number 1?
They are?
They are number 1, yeah.
Wow.
And
fantastic.
Last time we played them in Nowata, it was at Oklahoma Union, but we only lost by 10. We played the now number 1 team in the state. At the time, they were number 3. But we have got an excellent Ironman boys basketball team here that is, I want to say number 16, and for some reason 13 is sticking out in my head. We'll have to confirm that. I'm sure Trenton's not going to forget about halftime, so he's going to give us an uptime. How are you? So if we can remember to catch his eye whenever he comes on, we will people, when we have that much access to us, people are coming in and talking to us.
Yeah, that's good.
So anyways, hopefully Trenton will remember. If not, we'll flag him down and he'll come up and give us some updates on some things. He was really excited about telling us about Copan last night. We didn't make the trip. Copan, I'm not sure that I get good signal for live streaming there anyways, but it was a snow day. My kids were not at school. My wife wasn't at school. And so we had to take the night off because this is a 3-game week. But it looks like we're getting ready to announce the starters for the Nowata Ironmen. If not doing the national anthem first. They're lining up for the starters, but where is the flag? Oh, there it is.
We will be doing the anthem.
As we led the prayer tonight by Mr. Chase Smith, remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by Ms. G.T. Jenkins.
Please bow your heads. Dear Lord, I thank you for gathering us here tonight. I pray that you would be with both teams as they play. I pray that they would play with sportsmanship and for your glory. In Jesus' name, amen.
Lovely, just lovely. Now we're going to announce our starters for the Nowata Ironmen.
And readjust your headset.
Yeah, it's we're both. Oh, you're not wearing your stocking hat anymore. I'm wearing my hat. It's kind of a process there.
Stocking, sir. That is a hand-knitted beanie by my mother.
It was a beanie.
It's a beanie.
I'm not hip with the jive.
No, I'm just messing with you. Gabe Velasco.
Starting the guard, 5'8", number 13, Quentin Smith. Starting the guard, 6'1", number 14, Mark Price. Starting the forward, 6'1", number 15, Dylan Barnes. And starting the forward, 6'1", number 24, Josiah Clark.
There we have it. That will be the pregame starting lineup brought to us by Doug Maddox and Park Villa. We appreciate Doug Maddox's long-term support of KGCT. And up next is the starting lineup for the Chelsea Green Dragons.
0-0, Cody Reed. Starting the forward, 6'3", junior, number 11, Will Hampton. Starting the guard, 6'1", sophomore, number 20, Logan Quigley. Starting the forward, 6'2", senior, number 32, Ethan Big E. Lacey. And starting the guard, 5'9", junior, number 34, Tyler Evans.
I forgot where I was at for a second. I was just daydreaming away. I was just enjoying the atmosphere. Okay.
Can't be doing that, Marcus.
Yeah. It's been a long day for me. After those 2 days sitting at home in the warm and not
those nice snow days we had,
right? Dealing with 2 children, just still kind of zoning a little bit. So here we go. Dylan Barnes will, as always, take over the tip responsibilities. Not the tallest guy on the team, but apparently he has the highest vertical.
There we go.
And he is not afraid of getting physical, so.
Pass it off number 20 from Chelsea's.
Nice little pickoff by Dylan Barnes. Mark Price with his patented first shot of the game, 3-point rims out. Dylan Barnes with the rebound, doesn't get the roll, but Mr. Consistency knocks the ball back into possession of the Ironmen. And got a little hand on that ball. We are still getting opportunities to shoot.
Oh, Dylan got his first 3 of tonight.
You know, I talked about that multiple times. Right at the beginning of the game, Dylan will take that shot. And I just wonder what his thought process there is there. If he feels like he's going to get hot early, maybe he'll take a couple more. So we'll see. It's proven pretty consistent throughout the season.
We got 2.
Number 32, the Chelsea Green Dragons, the, the homecoming prince, just got the Chelsea Dragons' first 2 points of the game. And if you notice, our scoreboard is not up. We don't have enough internet to use to stream, so therefore we don't have enough internet to connect to the device that helps us get the scoreboard up there. Mark Price off the layup, no good. Chelsea Dragons get the rebound.
But currently the score is 2-3. Chelsea is down by 1.
I think Dylan Barnes was, again, disrupted that and created a change possession for the Ironmen. Looks like Gabe Velasco is going to go to the line to shoot 2. No, just fouled on the floor, sorry. Gabe's throwing in underneath his own basket. First period is brought to us by the Depot Cafe, home of those delicious cinnamon rolls that I talk so much about. Foul on the shot.
There we go.
Trenton Smith will go up to make a 3-point play. 6 minutes and 18 seconds left in the first period, brought to us by the Depot Cafe. The Ironmen lead currently 6
Sinks it in.
to 2. Did you see how I timed that?
Yes.
I feel like I'm professional.
Very good.
So I've been working on it. 6 to 2, Ironmen lead. A lot of basketball to be played still yet.
But it's looking good so far. So these players trying to go in, maybe get.
Oh.
Nope.
Another tip pass. That time Trenton Smith disrupting things. Ooh, he about got in there and got another. Defense is looking sharp early. They've been down here a while with no shot. Defense is putting the pressure on them. Ooh, I thought he might have stepped out of bounds right there. Wide open three. Nope. Decides he's going to come in with it. Josiah Clark wasn't sure he entirely fouled him. He knows he didn't foul him hard, but there is some contact there that'll send 0-0, double-aught to the line to shoot.
Gets it.
Gets the extra point.
5 to 6 now. Chelsea's still down by 1. Passes it off to Dylan Barnes, number 15. Gets it up and doesn't get it in. Josiah not quite makes it
Josiah's
to the
turn
rebound.
to get the foul on the shot.
So the turntables.
So the turntables.
Yes.
What is that from?
I have no idea.
heard it
Probably
before.
something, but I've
I
heard
think you've said it
secondhand.
before.
Yeah.
Josiah Clark, Mr. Consistency, up and doesn't get the lucky roll. But he does get a disrupted pass there. And they'll keep possession. They don't call him Mr. Consistency for nothing.
Josiah Consistency Clark.
As far as I
don't know.
JCC.
They call him Joe, but we'll give him a new nickname.
What would JCC do? Be consistent?
Here we go.
There's a nice little right-handed layup by Dylan Barnes. Ironmen lead 8-5 with 5 minutes left in the first period, brought to us by the Depot Cafe. Long three-point attempt, no good off the rim. Dylan Barnes with the rebound, going quick. He's a one-on-two situation. Euro steps, get the ball deflected, but
I was going to say, that looked.
Gabe Velasquez there for the rebound.
Looked like he was traveling.
Mark Price is determined to get a three-point off on that one. Good effort by Dylan Barnes there. No lack of hustle. Trent Smith will inbounds underneath his own basket. Four minutes and 35 seconds left in this first period.
Gives it to Dylan.
Dylan Barnes got a lane. He takes it.
Oh, it doesn't quite make it.
I don't know what to call those. I'm not basketball certified enough to know what that, like, it's a hook shot kind of. It's kind of a roll hook.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
I've been stymied. I keep thinking I'm going to figure out what that is. I need somebody to correct me on that. Trenton Smith inbounding under his own backboard. Finds Josiah Clark underneath.
Josiah passes it to Gabe
like
Velasco. Velasco goes in and went out.
It looks like the floor is a little bit slippery down there.
I mean, we're still doing good, but this is not our home court, so that hopefully won't be messing with the Ironmen's minds.
Oh.
Overthrown. Zero goes in. Shoots for three. Doesn't make it. Josiah gets it back. Passes it to Dylan Barnes. Dylan Barnes passes it to Gabe Velasco. Velasco's looking.
So far, the Ironmen have done a good job limiting open shots for the Dragons.
Sorry.
They haven't had a lot of good looks lately. Trenton Smith with the drive off this other side of the rim, no good. Chelsea Dragon coming back down fast. Not sure where to go with it. Kicks it out.
Goes for three.
Baseline three.
Sinks it. It's tied up 8-8 now.
That almost looked like it was so far in the corner, it was actually behind the basket.
Skill, Gabe shoots.
Gabe Velasco a little jumper.
Come on, Joe.
Second putback attempt, no good. And they're going quick again. Had a man in position.
Ooh. Chelsea's warming up now.
We had two defenders in position. It was just a heck of a throw down court. Dragons take the lead with that shot, 10-8.
Joe shoots for three. Doesn't quite make it. Dylan. Oh, come on, Ironman.
Dylan's struggling with the roll.
Foul.
There he goes. He'll draw that foul. And just like that, Chelsea Dragons are back in front.
10-8 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter.
A little alley-oop play. Dylan Barnes underneath, and he kicks it
Mark
back out
gets
to Mark
his.
Price.
Mark sinks in one of his signature 3 points.
That
It
was
1 point ahead of the
excellent.
Chelsea Dragons. It is now 10-11.
That's a well drawn up play right there.
That was good.
Well executed.
Chelsea goes in, misses their three.
Oh,
Usai retakes possession, passes it off to Trenton Smith. Trenton,
wide open,
Gabe,
little long. This is a fast-paced game today.
this is. Marcus, could you read the ref's signals? I can't.
Yeah, he pushed off. So offensive foul, basically.
Against the Dragons.
Underneath the Josiah Clark, he's pushing, driving,
Makes it in.
makes it happen.
No. Lost the ball. 10-13.
Minute 30 left in the first period. Number 11 must not like to shoot from 3-point because he's had 2 opportunities that you would have thought he could have shot. Double Odd over there likes to shoot from long distance. Gabe Velasco going fast. He's got 4 on 2. And he's got about a foot on him defensive-wise. Smart to just bring things back out, slow it down, set up the offense. Look for the high percentage shots. Picks up a pick. Oh, loses possession. Josiah Clark in the right position. Picks it up, going to take advantage of this mismatch. Oh. And just like that, we're going the other direction. That was a fast transition. Excellent effort by the Chelsea Dragons. Got to hand it to them, credit where credit is due.
Yep. We're still ahead.
Threaded
though.
that needle with that pass and
Looks
converted.
Is there a timeout? Someone take a timeout?
Yep, I believe that was the Ironmen to slow the pace down. However, we still are on top by 1 point. Chelsea Dragons 12, Nowata Ironmen 13 with 34 seconds left in this first period. This game has gone fast. We've had, 2, maybe 3 foul shots. But this has been a quick quarter. You know what that means for me? When I get home, it's a lot smaller file size and I can convert it and upload it sooner.
That's good technical side of things here, folks.
That's kind of my filter as a guy that's got to handle the footage later since we're not live streaming.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely tuned into the Ironmen winning this ball game, but I don't mind catching a win-win.
Yeah, filming the game. Whenever you don't get to live stream it, you have to upload it. Filming the game is only half the work.
Yeah, right. I literally drive home and put my bed on my pillow or my head on my pillow. This, I'll be up for 3 or 4 hours this evening getting this put online and getting it to the TV station.
Good thing it's the weekend.
Yeah, that's what they tell me. You know, working 60 hours a week, weekends are just long naps. Gabe Velasco taking his time, waiting for something to develop. Nice little jumper from the corner.
There we go.
Nice
back
shot.
ahead.
What they did there was they took their time, made sure that that clock was going to tick down, and so it guaranteed them essentially the last shot of the period. So that'll end our first period, brought to us by the Depot Cafe. And coming up, the second period, I keep wanting to say quarter. I still have quarter written down on my list. The second quarter is going to be brought to us by Doug Barnes Carpentry. Up in the top right corner, we have our logos, and Doug Barnes is a black logo with his phone number. So if you were in need of any kind of carpentry skills, Doug Barnes got them. I've said a dozen and a half times over the last, 6 months or whatever since football season. Doug came in and redid my porch for me. Now, the porch was something I could have handled, but just not having time, it was worth its weight in gold to have Doug kind of finish it out for me. But he fixed some siding, he put my floors down, and he put all my windows in, and couldn't be happier. One, because I didn't have to do it.
Yeah.
I haven't ever done all that stuff by myself before. I grew up carpentering with my dad, but it's not something I could have done by myself. So at the end of the first period, Nowata Ironmen lead by 3, 15-12 over the Chelsea Dragons on the Chelsea Dragons homecoming night. And here kicks off the second period, brought to us by Doug Barnes Carpentry. Dragons will start with the first possession. So far, we've had the same starting lineup, same 5 guys.
Chelsea doesn't quite make it. Joe gets it back.
Josiah Clark has had quite a few rebounds already here early in the game. And Mark Price has taken, I think, 2 shots, 2 3-pointers, and made 1. Gets fouled on that one. It's a young man you don't want to send to the line too much.
Actually, it's exactly who you want to send.
Well, yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Depends. It's all relative, right?
Perspective.
Speaking of fouls, that will be Chelsea's 5th foul of the evening compared to Nowata Ironmen's 1. I've started reporting that more in play-by-play because I think it's significant.
And it's a
5
good
fouls.
Yeah.
He's good on both. That'll bring the score 17-12 with 7 minutes and 23 seconds left in this second period, brought to us by Doug Barnes Carpentry. Look for his logo up in the top right corner for his phone number. So we had about a 6-7 point lead, and they came back and actually took a 2-point lead. We pulled it back into
shoots
5.
For 3. Doesn't quite make it.
Double Odd is not afraid to take a long 3-pointer. We've already learned that. I think he's only hit 1 of 3, if I remember correctly. But something to keep an eye on. Over the course of the game, you start realizing who are the guys' certain specific strengths, and you start changing your game plan to it. Dylan Barnes with the rebound. He's going to take it in.
Yes, sir.
Nice little layup for 2.
12-19. Nowata Ironmen in the lead.
Little floater, no good. Almost gets his own rebound. Double Ott shooting 3 again. That's his second 3 of the evening.
15-19 now.
I want to say he's 2 of 4 roughly. Mark Price from it was across the pond 3-point attempt.
If he had sunk that, I would have automatically made him the spark plug player of the game.
It would have been a West Fit effort of the game.
Here we go.
Or West Fit athletic play of the game. Or West Fit skill of the game. Oh, we got number 4, Jaden Bowman checked in. I think he's in for. Who am I missing here? Oh, Josiah Clark. Dylan Barnes goes down again.
This is 2. 16
He's got to use
21.
his shoulders. He will. Another 2 points for Dylan. 21-15, Ironman lead with 5 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second half, or second period, I'm sorry. Double Lock takes
0.
another 3-shot.
Rims out.
I believe he's 2 of 5 so far. Gabe Velasco's in the right place at the right time.
That
Takes
is
a hard foul. Takes a hard foul.
That's
He's
not
got
cool.
the slightest of a little limp there, but I think he is perfectly okay. Just a little stinger or whatever. Trenton Smith inbounds under his own basket out to Dylan Barnes over to Gabe Velasco. Gabe is patiently setting up the offense. Clock's ticking at 4 minutes and 55 seconds. Oh, Mark Price goes in for a Euro step, kind of gets clothesline. And they're going to call a travel on him. Even though his head kind of got hooked there in the defender's arms. That's an interesting call there, Liam.
Yeah, oh, looks like they called him. I don't know what. Did he go out?
I don't know what that was. I was looking someplace else. I didn't see not the greatest at the signals. Trenton Smith for a long 3 off to the right. Dagan West gets the rebound.
Is it just me, Marcus, or is Nowata going for a lot of threes tonight? I think our strategy right now is just put as many points as there as possible.
Right.
Create a gap.
Well, you got to shoot to score, and you got to score to win. And Coach Hollenshed is not one to shy away from encouraging his guys to shoot those three-pointers because they get turned on. And I heard our buddy Trenton told us earlier that last night at Copan, Ironman put on 100 points on the board. So
amazing.
Totally capable.
I just know compared to the last game we shot, this game is neck and neck because by the end of last time we filmed this game, Nowata versus, who was it? Dewey. We won by about half.
Yeah.
So.
We got 4 minutes and 15 seconds. The Nowata Ironman lead 24-15 over the Chelsea Dragons in the second period. We've got a timeout.
Churchill is giving it all.
But this ball game has moved at a fast pace. This gym is a very interesting layout. There is your ground floor. You come into, I guess what would you call that? The atrium or the, I don't know, what would that be called?
I would say atrium.
Atrium is a good word for it. But then you come into the gym, and ground level, you're at the upper deck of the stands, and then you go down into the stands, and the floor is like underneath the ground, essentially.
This floor, well, I think it's built on a hill, so.
I like the layout. Oh,
it's a
bad
cool,
pass
it's a cool
is taken advantage of
layout.
by Gabe Velasco. He's going to shoot a 3. His toe might have been on the line, actually. Chelsea comes back with the rebound. And we got Jace Thompson in the game.
They get bullied down.
Jace Thompson came in for, looks like Trenton Smith. So we got Jace and Jaden in the game off the bench.
Oh, get it in.
That was an interestingly athletic play there.
17-24 now. Looks like just Thompson gives it to Gabe Velasco. Gabe Velasco passes.
Hey, raise your mic up a little bit.
There we go. How about that?
There
we go. Dylan Barnes has it now. Oh,
Kind of setting up the challenge there.
not quite. Doesn't
Tried to
quite
kick
make
it
it.
underneath the Dagan.
There we go.
Chelsea was right there. You know, at this point,
It
I
nailed it
believe
in for 20. 20 to 24 now.
I think 00, if I remember correctly, I think he's 3 of 6 right now. Mark Price, I think, will take that as a personal challenge. Nice little look there. Oh, and they're going to call him for traveling again. Two minutes and 34 seconds left in the second period, brought to us by Doug Barnes Carpentry. If you need Doug's number, just pay attention up in the top right corner. There's a black logo that has his phone number up there.
You're still ahead, but it's 22 to 24 now. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Mark Price has it now. Pass off to Dylan Barnes. Going up. And no good. Chelsea has possession again.
Wide open 3 at
Another
10.
3. Ooh, not quite.
Mark Price did get there. That wasn't as wide open as I thought it was. Mark closed the gap quick, and Mark puts in a 3.
Puts it in for 3 from the half. That was about half court. What do you think, Marcus?
It was at least 3/4 court, yeah.
Yeah.
It was deep. It was deep.
22 to 27. There we
Jinx.
go.
Pinch poke, you owe me a Coke.
You can
Oh,
have a
wait.
sip of my Pepsi if you want.
Actually, not Jinx, because I need you.
Yeah.
You just can't talk the rest of the game.
It just gets ominously silent. You hear Marcus slowly starting to go mad.
Why aren't you talking to me?
Gets it in. Another number
Josiah
11.
Clark and Trent Smith check back into the game. Dylan takes a rest. So we got Mark Price, Gabe Velasco, Josiah Clark, Dagan West, and Trent Smith. Second one's no good. Dagan West with the rebound. Out to Gabe. Gabe's going quick and looks like he got tripped from behind. That'll be the 8th foul on the Chelsea Dragons. So Gabe will go to the line and shoot 1. Little chirping from the visitor stands.
Looks like the student sections are having a nice little feud.
Gabe's good for his first one.
23 to 28.
Second one's up and good. Gabe's another one that if you're the opposing team, you do not want at the free throw line. It's been a good ball game. If I remember correctly, Chelsea we handled fairly well. Trenton Smith 3.
Oh,
strong
just
off the
barely
backboard.
long.
But when we were at home, I believe we pulled away from them with ease during the second period. We'll see how deep their bench is. We're under a minute now left in the first half. Second period is brought to us by Doug Barnes Carpentry. Hey, I've got another headset if you want to jump on. You sure? All right, you know this game way better than I do.
Mark Price. Oh, has it and loses it.
That was Miss Hunter. It's not Hunter anymore. She got married. Do you know who she is? What her name is?
No.
She's a teacher. It was.
I don't exactly go to Nowata, but
Oh, that's right. I thought maybe you'd know her. She's a Nowata girl.
yeah.
Melissa Hunter's sister. Gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm blanking on her first name. I tried to recruit her to do play-by-play for me with football because she's a legit athlete. She knows the game. Gosh darn it, I'm going to have to figure out her. I'm doing a typical Marcus thing, forgetting names. 17 seconds, 16, 15, 14. Three-point attempt runs out. Trent Smith down the field, or down the court for Josiah.
Josiah gets it in.
Josiah, Mr. Consistency, where he needed to be, when he
Buzzer
needed to
beater.
be, and look at that effort. He's going to shoot a 3 at the very end. Oh, he's off mark. Excellent effort. That right there for me is a West Fit athletic play of the game right there for the first half.
There we go.
Excellent effort on Josiah Clark's part.
It's a great first
that'll
half.
do it for the first half of the boys. And, of course, Trenton wandered off. He was sitting here waiting patiently to visit with us and give us an update. But he's not here. Maybe we can go ahead and start the second half a little bit early if he comes back. We'll give him an opportunity to give us an update on the score from last night and the rankings and their win percentages or whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's go ahead and cut right here, and we'll come back for the second half of